since doing my fight and like honestly like not knowing how to box, it made me get so into the actual sport to want to actually see how these guys managed to do it. Because when I got out there, bruv, and I absolutely froze and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, I was like, how? I could not see how these guys get out there and do what they do and just stay so composed and deliver. So I fell in love with the sport after that, and just, yeah, man, I've been a huge fan ever since. But I don't really watch the influencer stuff, if I'm honest.
Unless the big ones you watch.
Well, of course, if it's Jake,
yeah,
well, KSI, but like, I don't watch too much like Misfits.
Do you consider Jake Paul to be an influencer boxer right now?
Kind of no, because he's not fighting influencers. Yeah, he's not fighting like prime boxers, but he's not fighting influencers. It's not just a circus, right? To an extent, the Tyson thing maybe was, but like, yeah, like I wouldn't class Jake Paul as just an influencer boxer. No.
Do you consider KSI to be an influencer boxer? Wow.
Yeah, I do, and I think that is an issue between that fight happening. Like both guys, like low key, they'll both have insecurities, I think, where they're not 100% sure. Like Jake's going against boxers, like people that do fighting. KSI doesn't fight like a fighter. He's a fucking crackhead.
Yeah, yeah.
Straight up, bro. That geezer gets in the ring and you're literally like, I'm not standing across from a geezer. I'm standing off, he's a monster. And I think there's an element like Jake's like, I don't know what this guy's going to do to me. And then JJ, I think, will be thinking like, well, shit, he is going against fighters. He has been doing this like more seriously than me. You know, maybe he is better. And I feel like both guys don't want to give anything away because there is the unknown, but fucking make it happen, guys.
Let's go.
Like, come on.
Well, you saw what happened the first time that those two styles clashed.
Yep.
Obviously, in Logan and JJ, right? And not to say that Jake is clearly a better boxer.
Oh shit.
Jake is clear. You know what? Fuck that. Jake is clearly a better boxer than Logan.
Damn.
He has devoted his life to it. Logan would moonsault, frog splash, double backhand him off of a rope. We get it. You guys both went in different directions. Jake has devoted his life to boxing. Similarly to Logan, though, his move is his power, his sheer power. And you saw JJ being capable of beating down that power with that strange crackhead brawling tactic.
Yeah.
And so it is a very interesting thing. Now, that said, Jake has fought UFC fighters. He's fought people with unorthodox and unconventional fighting styles, and he's won those fights. Right?
Look, I'm working on it, Joe. I'm trying so hard. There's a weight problem at the moment.
Who's fat?
Jake's technically the fat guy.
Yeah, but like, JJ's put on so much weight though. Like,
yeah, but he fights lighter than they're bro. It's a disaster.
Okay, wait, but is Jake doing that intentionally? Like, you as his brother, do you know if he's going? If I just go so heavy that JJ,
there's no way he's purposely staying fat.
Of that?
No, he genuinely believes that he's kind of like above the influencer boxing, and he, like you, classifies KSI as still an influencer boxer.
So won't fight him for that reason, even though like that's the fight that everyone actually wants.
That is partially correct. Like, he won't go down to a weight where he's genuinely uncomfortable just to satisfy like a YouTube audience. Cause like, dude, like, he just had one of the biggest viewed sporting events in history. Like, his head is just elsewhere.
But do you not think, like, looking at him fighting at that heavy weight, like, surely that's not his actual like ideal weight to fight at?
I told him, I said, cause he won't go to 190. The weight was, I think, 192.5 that he was comfortable with. And I said, bro, that means you understand, you can never fight at 190 no matter what, anyone ever. And he said, yeah, I'm never going that low again. He's big now. He's bigger, dude. He's a thick fucking tattooed beast.
He's horizontal, he grows.
He grows like this.
Yeah, that in that direction.
He was when I sparred him. Obviously, went to his house. I was surprised at how fucking hell. Think back to then. I was surprised at how dense he was.
Hey guys, if you like that clip, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to see more zany clips, click the video right here.